What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at Phil and his preemptive beg for today, being that he's only streaming one day. He's actually going to be doing his DSP React event, which no one cares about, no one supports, and even Phil knows this. So he's doing a preemptive beg to make sure that the Dents come out and rally today and make sure that he gets those tips. You know, he's been harping on super chats and memberships lately, but tips have been suffering, so he needs to make sure that he has enough money for WWE champions this week. So let's see what Phil has to say.
Right? It's not, oh my God, amazing. It's good. And I had a good time with it. So thanks to anyone who was there for the entirety of that playthrough, whether you watched on demand on YouTube slowly, or maybe you're going to binge it all now all at once because now it's complete, or maybe you watched on the streams, whatever it was. Thank you to those who were there and supported it. Okay? Now, yeah, matter of factly, today sucked for support, and it's no one's fault. We had a disjointed first stream, and we had Diablo, a game that quite frankly never really had tons of support to begin with. We had a couple people here and there who came by and supported it in droves, but it was a slow support day. Tomorrow is also going to be a slow support day. I already know this. All right, that's why I'm grateful that people have been so supportive during days where they have games like Street Fighter 6, because it helps to make this even out when I have a weekend like this weekend where everything is weird and screwed up. Okay, so
real quick, this is I wanted to stop it real quick because I've had people in the in chat or my comment section or on Twitter basically ask the question, what is Pignosis? And this is Pignosis, folks. What you do is you start off with you start off with a premise, right? You begin with the premise and you make a statement that you believe. So his statement here is support's been slow. Then you couch it with oh, it's nobody's fault. Okay, if it's nobody's fault, Phil, then why are you bringing it up? Yes, everyone can see because of your leaderboards and how much you harp on it during your streams that it was a slow support day. Your whales didn't come out, you really didn't have many viewers, and of course you were playing two games that you've decided you want to crap all over. And then, you know, sit there and say, why is no one supporting? Why is no one viewing this game? Maybe because you're just crapping all over it. So this is Pignosis. So he spends a bit of time and he essentially makes the statement that he wants to say or wants to get out there. Then he couches it with, oh, it's no one's fault. It's not a big deal. You know, I'm just stating a factual, you know, I'm just making a factual statement, those type of things. And he's essentially, what he's trying to do is plant the seed inside of the Dents and the whales to say, hey, I need you guys to really come out today and drop me some cash, drop me some tips. I know I've been harping on memberships and super chats, but tips need to rule the day for the day. So this is a prime example of what Pignosis is. Let's keep going.
yeah, because some people will say, oh, Phil, did you see you didn't even hit like a tips goal today? I mean, you're right. I think I hit $50 on the first stream, and this second stream I got like $7 or something like that. It's not the end of the world. You don't have to freak out about it. All right, it's a slow weekend. It will be a slow weekend. It happens. But the other things like Street Fighter.
Again, more Pignosis. So he makes a statement as it's actually a false statement. No one, besides maybe a couple LARPers that are just screwing with Phil's brain, but Phil makes it seem like, you know, oh my God, the chat is going wild and crazy because tips, you know, support was slow. The only one that's saying that, Phil, or cares about it is you. You're the only person. But of course you have to couch this with, oh well, you know, people have been telling me, or I've been getting hundreds and dozens of emails from people saying, hey, I'm worried because support's been slow. No one said that. No one did that whatsoever. You just want to make it seem like, oh, hey guys, there's a lot of people concerned about tips. So, you know, maybe if you can, swing by and drop me some tips. So again, more Pignosis from Phil.
Being amazing yesterday made up for it. It's cool. All right. So tomorrow, let's talk about this, because now tomorrow is different. Sunday is a weird day. There'll be a level 1 podcast here on DSP Gaming, and then there will be DSP versus the internet over on DSP Reacts after that, and that's it. There's no other content anywhere. There's no late stream, there's no gameplay, nothing, okay? Why? Because I need to still film those private React videos for patrons. I need the time to do it. It's got to be tomorrow night. So because of that, That's it. Normally it wouldn't have been that, but I had to do it that way to divvy out the time, and it's fine. It's perfectly fine. There's no issues there. All right.
And the one thing he won't mention is that he said he had 3 videos. He charges $50 a pop. He's making $150 for tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon. So I know he likes to do this verbal gymnastics where he tries to separate support and cash or whatever. He received these tips. This isn't just his monthly Patreon, but this is someone going in and giving him $50 per video, aka Slayer, to react to something. So he's making tomorrow night $150. Now he may have gotten that last week, 2 weeks ago, the payment, but it still counts towards tonight's stream. So I love when he plays these mental gymnastics where he tries to say, well, no, that's different. That doesn't count for support. No, support. Didn't you go on a rant yesterday about you counting and reporting all of your income as income for Phil? Didn't you say that? So it's disingenuous of you to try to carve out that support. Try to carve it out as this is above and beyond what you would normally get for a daily stream. No, Phil, you decided to offer to your patrons this perk for $50, and you're getting paid for it. So don't act like you're working for free tonight. You're not. You're making 3 videos for $150. So you should add that as your stream total for tomorrow night, and stop trying to convince the Dents with your Pignosis that, hey, I'm only streaming once, so you should up your level of support from your normal one stream. You should kind of tip me as if I'm doing 2 streams because I'm poor and I need that money.
So tomorrow, come on by to the podcast. If all you care about is the podcast, welcome. Let's have a fun, chill discussion, and let's do DSP versus the internet and have fun with that. And that's really it. I would ask, if you support my stuff, swing by tomorrow. If you can support the podcast, if you're only going to be here for that, or if you could support the React channel tomorrow, that'd be great. Because typically days when we do DSP versus the internet, those streams are dead. I almost get no support once the show starts. It'd be great to get some. All right.
Again, Phil, you do get fucking support, you idiot. God, you're such a fucking liar and you irritate the fuck out of me. You get paid a membership. You have about 60 to 65 people that give you money every month for you to react to content. So that is your payment for that event, for that day, Phil. It's just like with the Patreon videos where you say, well, I can't stream because I have to film Patreon videos, so I'm essentially not making any money. Yes, you are. You're making $150 for those Patreon videos. Your streams, you're making whatever you make a month in memberships. That's what you get. And you get the occasional super chats and tips as well. So for you to sit here and try to act like support is minimal on the streams is a lie. And on top of it, not all your videos get claimed, Phil. Not all your videos get claimed. So you do make some additional ad revenue for your content. And to top it off, that content that you do today, you break it out for a week's worth of content. So to sit here and make it seem like you're not making anything or not getting any support is a lie, Phil. And of course, this is more Pignosis because Phil wants you to think that he lives in a trash can, and you know he has to beg continuously so that he has enough money, you know, to feed his creatures.
But that's it. We get back to regular scheduled streams on Monday. Monday, we'll have a regular podcast. We'll have a Street Fighter 6 multiplayer stream where I'll either play with Lily or Marisa. And then the late stream will be Endgame of Zelda, where we try to finish up the last dungeon and head into the push to fight Ganon. Okay? So that's coming. Tuesday this week will be Final Fantasy 16. And on the late stream, we're likely going to do some Street Fighter 6 World Tour mode.
Yeah, Phil, nobody cares. Anyway, another thing I want to preface is that annoys the hell out of me is that if he's so pissed off or annoyed that he has to take off a stream to film these react videos, right? Why doesn't he just simply, because he said it takes him about literally 20 to 30 minutes to actually do one of those react videos. Why doesn't he simply get up a half hour early for 3 days straight? So if he has 3 videos to flame to record, Do all three. Or why don't you just carve out an hour on your day off and do it? We all know that you're on Twitter on your day off. We all know that you're ignoring Kat while she's there eating sushi and playing Skyrim, for hours upon hours. You're on your phone, Phil. We know you are because you tweet nonstop. So instead of doing that and wasting your time, why don't you just say, hey, honey, I'm gonna go upstairs for an hour and take care of something so that I don't have to worry about it on Sunday, and film one video or two, and then maybe get up a half hour early one extra day and do another react video. Don't just leave it for one night stream and then sit there and complain that you can't stream and can't beg for money. Okay, Phil? Just some life advice for you. Anyway, peace out.